Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey SKATEDOWN. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join a hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe with the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. I was recently doing a collaboration video with Tyler from Morty NHL, and in this video we discussed the New Jersey Devils, prospects, how they did last year, and just the state of the New Jersey Devils as it is entering this upcoming year. And with that, I wrote my board out for certain prospects that I wanted to discuss. They're in no sort of order, top 10 or whatever. I had them numbered just to know how many that I have to talk about in the video. But I guess this list can be most NHL ready or players that are pretty close to making the NHL. So I'll put it that way. I'm going to do a couple of different videos. In this video, I'll cover 10 of them. Next video, I'll cover more. So I wanted to do a bunch of different Devils videos talking about prospects that are in our system. So at first, I'm definitely going to have Jack Hughes. He's one of our bright spots of the future. Very, very bad statistical year. In 61 games, 7 goals, 14 assists, 21 points. One of the worst point production for a first overall pick in their first year in a very long time. And the one that stands out too is a minus 26. So with Jack, I'm not worried about him. I think his future is very bright. He's a competitive guy. He's going to push himself to get better, get stronger, and to fit this NHL system where he's going to be a dominant force. He's been like that throughout his whole career. Every stage of his life, he's dominated his play, and I think he will get to that in the NHL. It just takes timing. It takes a physical maturity that he has to reach and to put on size and strength to not be able to be bodied as he was this year. So we saw it a lot this year, got thrown off the puck a lot, was forced to do turnovers, passing, shooting, whatever, and it really got to him. But I have a feeling in the next coming years he will be good. So I have no problems with Jack. I think he's going to be a phenomenal player for us. And, heading into number 2, I have Ty Smith, back-to-back WHL Defenseman of the Year. Great power play specialist, great two-way defender, great skating ability, able to score. He's got a good shot from the point, smart player. I think he's going to possibly really push for a position this year, with one position really available after Fitzgerald added Murray and Kulikov. I think you have one position available for Colton White, Connor Carrick, and Ty Smith to grab. So whoever has a great camp, a great preseason, if they do it, I don't know what's going to happen with this whole return to play. Are we starting January, February? But I have a feeling that he's really going to push for this position. I think he will take it this year. If not this year, he spends a little time in Binghamton, comes up in the latter half of the year. Jesper BOQVIST. Now, BOQVIST to me, when I was writing him on this board, I really didn't remember any of his goals from last year. I know he's going to be a phenomenal player. I have no doubt about it. Fitzgerald is very high on this kid. They always talk about his beautiful skating stride, his play with the puck, his play without the puck, his shot, his, just everything. They talk about everything of him being good. And, this year I just felt like he played it safe, where he didn't want to make too many mistakes, and he didn't want to do too much. I think he wanted to just play it safe and not be, a turnover machine or something like that. So, Jesper BOQVIST will get better in time. Last year he played in 35 games with the Devils, 4 goals. Sent back down to Binghamton in 19 games. He put up 8 goals, 3 assists, 11 points. This year, in 2021, he's playing for Timra in the Swedish League. 12 games played at the time of me doing this video. He has 3 goals, 7 assists, 10 points. So keep skating, keep getting better. Once his confidence grows, it'll show on the ice. Number 4, Janne Kuokkanen. 2016 second-round pick. 22 years old, 6'1", 194 pounds, big body. And that's exactly what Fitzgerald is going for. He's adding a lot of big frame people that are able to skate, be agile, and able to help out on the play. And Janne Kuokkanen is definitely one of them. Good shot, good skater. His puck retrieval is extremely good. Has great net front presence, and that's what this team's lacking. This team's lacking that player to go to the front of the net to cause havoc, go for deflections, especially with Wayne Simmonds gone this year. He was good at doing that last year. Wood could do it to an extent, but I don't know what's going to happen with Wood. So I like Janne Kuokkanen for this time. In 4 games with Binghamton, he scored 3 goals, 3 assists, 6 points. Earned a call-up relatively soon with the Devils, and he played 1 game and didn't put up any points. In 52 games with the Charlotte Checkers, 12 goals, 30 assists, 42 points. And, he's going to score some points, so I have no problem with that. I think he's going to be a good force for any of these teams, any of lines that he's playing on, as he's a center left wing. He's very versatile. So I like Janne Kuokkanen. I think we got a steal in that trade. At 5, I have Kevin Ball. And what could you say about this guy? This guy is just a monster, and not in a bad way. I'm just saying, you know, he's big. He's big, and that's what this team's been lacking. He's 20 years old, 6'6", 230. Now, some websites had him at 6'7", 240, so I guess he's in the middle of that. But he's a 2018 second-round pick. He's the bright spot of that whole trade that we got for Taylor Hall. And that Taylor Hall trade, when you think about what we got, I know we still have another pick next year, but you know, getting Ball, getting Mercer through the draft with that 18th overall pick, getting Schnarr, getting Merkley, and whatever pick we get next year, that's going to be a phenomenal trade. It's really going to set this organization up. And I know a lot of fans didn't like the trade when it happened. You know, myself included, I was trying to hope that we would get one of Arizona's better prospects, but I'm really looking forward to all these players playing. You know, Kevin Ball, big body, physical, he has long reach, and his transition with the puck is pretty good. I watched him play for Team Canada. He's able to bring the puck up with ease. His first pass out of the zone is really good. In the offensive zone, he's a smart player. He doesn't just necessarily rush plays, skate the line, dump it down. He's a smart shooter. He likes to set up opportunity for players down low. And, you know, he's just a smart overall player. And for his size, we got him for his size. So he's definitely going to hit. He's going to be a physical force. He's going to push players out of the net. And that's exactly what we need in this organization. And we have a lot of them coming up, and I'll mention that in my next video. So the next person I wanted to talk about, Nolan Foote. Nolan Foote is 19 years old, 6'4", 201 pounds. He's a big body. Another one of those ones that I'm talking about. A big body player who can skate, who could score, and has a heavy shot. And that's exactly what a lot of players say about Nolan Foote. If anybody's heard that expression, what is the difference between a hard and a heavy shot? This guy's got a heavy shot. You know, I was watching a clip of a lot of people talking about him and how he played during a Canada practice, and all of them, heavy shot, heavy shot, heavy shot. And even Nico Dawes, who we recently drafted this year in the 3rd round, said that he kept shooting for his head. So he's got a little of that comedy, because I used to do that to goalies too. I know it's not a good move, but you do it kidding around at times. But you know, he's a 2019 first-round pick, 27th overall. He's got good hockey IQ, powerful on the puck. He's a bull on the wall or making a beeline towards the net, because when he's skating at you with that size, it's going to be hard to take him down. Heavy shot. I'll say it again. He's a good scorer. And he uses a low stick flex where he kind of whips the shot. So if you see a lot of clips of him doing one-timers, the puck doesn't always sail to the top like it does normally with other people. It kind of like flubbles around, where it makes it harder for goalies to pick up where it's going to go. And, you know, he uses a big curve, which, you know, every time he shoots goes straight to the net as far as wrist shots. So he played for the Kelowna Rockets in 1920 in the WHL, 27 games played, 15 goals, 18 assists, 33 points. And last year, 18-19, played in 66 games, 36 goals, 27 assists, 63 points. So he does have a scoring touch, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Nolan Foote on this team. Kind of curious where he'll play, who he'll play with. Will he play with Hischier? Will he play with Hughes down the line? We'll have to wait and see, but he's definitely one of our promising prospects, and he can fire that puck. Next, I'm going to say is Alexander HOLTZ. Now, HOLTZ is definitely not playing this year. Fitzgerald has said that. He's going to play next year. Well, he's going to be available if he has a good camp to play next year, but he's definitely not playing this year. He's our 2020 number 7 overall pick, 18 years old, right wing, 6 foot, 183 pounds, so he's got a good frame to himself, you know, being that young. His shot is elite compared to a young Laine. He scores from everywhere. He's a pure sniper, quick hands, amazing release, and the thing that I like about him is he recently did an interview and he was talking to Matt Laughlin, and he said that he's excited to play on a smaller ice surface compared to a bigger one, where he can get his shot off faster, he can cycle a bit better, and not having that extra room to skate around. So he's excited for the transition from a bigger ice surface to a smaller ice surface, which is very encouraging. In 1920, he played for Desjardins in the SHL, 35 games played, 9 goals, 7 assists, 16 points. And then this year, he started off really good, playing for the same team. And at the time of this video, he has 9 goals, 9 games played, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. And getting to number 8, I have Riley Walsh. 21 years old, 6 foot, 185 pounds, third round pick in 2017. Plays for Harvard University, 30 games played, 8 goals, 19 assists, 27 points. And his bio basically says he's tenacious, quick, shifty blue liner with an offensive upside. And Fitzgerald always talks about him being good with and without the puck. You know, the whole thing was that he signed, and he's a smart decision maker with the puck too. He signed his entry level because of what's going on currently with the NCAA being uncertain. So him and Fitzgerald had to sit down and said, you know, it'd probably be best if you signed now instead of holding out and it ruin your development. So I like how he got Riley Walsh. I was concerned about him going elsewhere to sign, as that whole college loophole where if they finish out their collegiate career, then they could go to any team they want. I was worried about him doing that, but I'm ecstatic he signed his entry-level deal with the Devils. Number 9 and number 10. Number 9, I have Colton White. He's 23 years old, 6'1", 185 pounds, 2015 fourth-round pick. Smart defenseman who skates well, makes good passes, not overly physical as you see him on the ice. He's not a big guy, but seems to always be in the right place and uses his stick well. Fitzgerald is really high on him, and I remember during a couple of games when they were saying about prospects to look out for, he always mentioned Colton White and his play with Binghamton. You know, with Binghamton, last year he played in 45 games, 1 goal, 11 assists, 12 points. His best year he put up to 30 points with Binghamton, and he's played in 9 games with the Devils, 6 this year, 3 the previous year, and you know, still no points, but I like Colton White. I think he played a steady game when he came up this year. Didn't make, you know, made a couple mistakes, of course, because, you know, they're still rookies in their own right. He only played 9 games total, so of course you get those jitters every game. You want to get used to the NHL and, you know, the bigger guys, the bigger, you know, the faster skating and everything. So of course you're bound to make mistakes, but he handled it well, got right back into the play, and really wasn't as costly as some of our other defensemen. So I like Colton White. I think he'll get a shot to make the team this year, or maybe be like our 7th defenseman or 8th defenseman. But I like him. He's promising. Number 10, I have Nick Merkley, 23 years old, 5'10", 194 pounds, 2015 first round draft pick, 30th overall. And with him, you kind of get a consistent bio with him. Energy on the ice, tenacious, great work ethic. Battles against players, good hockey IQ, room for improvement, but has skill, will, and work ethic. In the AHL this year, 30 games played, 4 goals, 14 assists, 18 points. With New Jersey, he played in 4 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. 39 points that he's scored in his AHL career was his highest. And with New Jersey, you saw him getting to a stride this year, and he had an unfortunate thing with his eye where he got scratched up close to his eye. And after that, he got sent back down. Then the whole thing with COVID happened. But, you know, he was skating well out there. He's like a pit bull. He was just go, go, go. And these are the type of players we need on our bottom lines. So I really hope with Nick Merkley signing his one-year, 2-way deal, I hope he plays a lot this year to really show what he's capable of doing. I like this sort of player on our bottom lines. He's an energy player, and that's exactly what you need on your 3rd and 4th lines. He's playing currently with Asat Pori. It's in the SM Liga League. And he's played in 13 games, 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points. So he's starting off pretty good. And, you know, if he can get that confidence going to be some sort of scorer, I think he'd be a very good person to come out of that trade that we got for Taylor Hall. So these are my first 10 I'm going to do. I'm going to cover more prospects in my next video, as I have them on my actual paper and not on my board that I need for my other videos. So, you know, comment below what you think about this. Who are you most excited to see of these 10 in the future? Who do you think is going to come up first with some of those names that I mentioned? Comment below and let me know. And as always, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Smash that like button. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the Hockey Skate Down. Join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great day. Have a great night. And take it easy.